I'm going to give a quick sort of update today because I am not feeling the best. My body actually feels okay. This week was actually really good. I decided I do it maybe once a year. I did a 72-hour fast this past week, so my numbers are a little bit skewed. From last week, if I remember right, it's down about 5.5 pounds, which is excellent. But like I said, that's a little bit skewed because I did a 72-hour fast this week, so probably closer to 2.5 pounds lost, 3 pounds lost this week for my numbers. But I decided to do a 72-hour fast this week. I do it every once in a while. Usually I don't tell anybody I'm doing it, but towards the end of this one, I started getting dizzy. And I couldn't figure out what it was, so I broke it immediately and went to go get some food, and it didn't go away. I drank a bunch of water, didn't go away. Drank a couple things of electrolytes, didn't go away. So I was like, okay, I'll give it a couple days. Didn't go away. Sometimes it's worse, sometimes it's not. So I eventually went to the doctor, the walk-in clinic, and found out that it had nothing to do with that. I even put down 2 slices of pizza to see if it was anything to do with what I was eating, to see if I needed to reintroduce carbs or what have you, but that did nothing. But my doctor told me my seasonal allergies are going to be bad, and there's a bunch of congestion here, and it was throwing off my ears in some way. Some sort of benign vertigo, something, something, something. Gave me some movements and exercises to do and gave me some nasal spray to take care of it. But I am still dizzy at this moment, and I do not feel good with this right now. So, like I said, I'm going to try to keep this as short as I can. I switched my lifting to push pull legs, and I've really been enjoying that. Up until this point, I've been doing full body and doing like 1 or 2 movements per like chest and back and legs, and it started to just get easy. So I decided to do this and add a few more exercises to each part. So I was doing inclines and some butterflies and some shoulder presses and tricep extensions, a few different tricep things for my push days. Um, the one I had this week. And then for pulls, I was doing lat pull downs, rows, and then a sort of close grip pull down that was helping me with my lats on the that as well with some bicep work. And then standard, I do leg presses right now because I don't trust myself with squats. Getting the depth in there is kind of hard for me right now. I'm scared it'll hurt my knees, even though I know it won't. I get up from squatted positions all the time, and there's no bad effect. But for some reason, when I'm actually doing the movement, it feels like I'm gonna fall over or what have you. So I'm doing leg extensions right now with some like leg extensions, yes, but leg press, leg extensions, and leg curls for my leg days with some optional calf raises if I feel like it. But continuing with pool stuff, with walking back and forth, I'm swimming more, doing more actual like freestyle swimming laps. I've got a snorkel that goes on the front, so I don't have to worry about turning anymore. Because I tried doing that again, because I used to swim a lot when I was younger, pretty regularly and for um, competitions. So I tried doing it the way I used to, and I can't turn the way I did, so I sucked in a bunch of water a couple times. So I got my mask and I got my snorkel, and everything's been going smooth ever since then. But yeah, food's going great. I'm not feeling hungry. I'm not really snacking anywhere. If I do, it's usually like a hard-boiled egg that I'm taking, or a couple pieces of bacon if someone crisps up in there. But yeah, other than that, I'm not really snacking. I'm not doing. It's going fairly well. Not hungry most of the time, and when I do, I just eat my food. Doing my best to move. going on walks in between stuff when I'm at work, because I do have a day job as well, not just photography, but I do have a regular day job as well. But I go on regular walks at lunch down the road and back. It's about half a mile there and back. Um, but yeah, so far so good. We're going through doing the movements, going able to walk further more and more every day, both in the pool and out. Going to play some disc golf and having fun walking out there. I put a pedometer on and checked the steps afterwards. It was over 5,000 steps, which is really cool for me. On top of pool walking and the other things I did that day, so I'm really happy with the progress I'm making so far. Being able to get up and move and do all these things and feel great while I'm doing it. There's not a whole lot of hurt. My joints don't hurt. My muscles aren't cramping up. If they do, I usually just take the electrolyte mix that I have. I use Element, and pretty quick, if I have any cramps at all, they just go away and I just keep going. So I'm really happy with how things are going so far. There's not really any hiccups besides this spinning dizziness that I have right now. So I've been taking it light for the past couple of days. Not moving a whole lot. I've been doing some walking because it's not as bad if I don't really move. But I've not been driving anywhere or doing anything like that. I'm just concentrating on clearing up and feeling better. But other than that, no, everything's been going great. This is a great week. I'm going into the next one. I'm not expecting a whole lot this next week because of the fast. I'm probably going to gain back some water and a little bit of weight and just continue on. I know that's part of it, but yeah, we'll continue on and have a good time. I do weigh myself every single day, and I take the average over the 7 days as my number. So I think last week my average was in the 340s, and this week it's in the 330s, like a 337, which is excellent. That makes me very happy, and it gives me a drive to just keep on going. It makes me want to go out to the track right now and just start walking around. So I don't know. I'm having a good time. This is a great feeling. I'm going to continue. Well, besides the dizziness, I'm going to keep going. So may not be as short as I thought it was, but I'm going to go and just kind of chill out for a while and take another spritz of nose spray and hope things get better. So until next week, I'll see y'all later.